Hello everybody. Welcome to today's stream. I hope you guys are having a good weekend, especially since it's the 4th of July weekend and you guys are just relaxing this weekend. I hope all your stress is out of your way so you can party hard. And if you are not in the States and this weekend doesn't matter, like it's not the 4th of July weekend to you, obviously, I just hope you have a good weekend. And I hope everybody who wanted to come to the stream made it today because I did move the schedule around. And so yeah, let us get started in today's setup. So for today, we will be making a meal plan setup. So I think you guys remember this one that I posted on Instagram if you're there. But I made this up, it's for 2 weeks, and so I'm gonna make another one for today. So I'll just make one every 2 weeks. I probably won't stream it every 2 weeks, but I'll show you guys at the very least. The materials we have today is this lovely paper that I tore out of a notebook because that's how I want to do it, so I can plop this on my fridge. I have some lovely King Art markers. So I got this navy blue, this like greenish, brownish light color, this pink, and this purple. And they're my King Art dual tip brush pens. I also have these, what's their brand name? They're Sipa, and they have the same colors as these. And I picked out these colors based off this butterfly washi tape. I really like the way it looks and it's really cute, so I want to use it more. And then I also have scissors. And although it's no longer in its book because all the pages fell out, this is my Happy Planner sticker pack of all food. So it's just a bunch of food ones, and I figured it'd be fun to use those today. So let's get into it. Okay, first things first, I'm going to kind of just make a tape, put the washi tape down this middle so we don't have these holes into, just because I want to. I don't want it stuck to the table. Okay. So starting this side with my setup, this side will have the days of the week, and then I can put like what I'm having for lunch and dinner or what I plan to, and then this side will have like recipes and baking to do, and then other meals I could make, and then a shopping list. So we're gonna make this color the title. Use all my lovely colors. Cool. I don't have my ruler today, so I'm sorry about that. We're just going to guesstimate where the middle is. And we are going to use, because I don't have my ruler, but I do kind of need it for this spread, I'm going to use my notebook edge as a ruler. There you go. Let's start with the most exciting news that I have to share, as I get to cat sit for the beginning of this month, and I'm very excited about that. My husband and I have wanted a cat for a while, and so being given this opportunity to cat sit kind of makes it so we can practice and see how it would work in our house if we were to get a cat. Taking out these sides. So we're very happy about that. But since this is it's my aunt's cat, she's a little nervous in our house, we have noticed. She's been a little feisty, and I think that's totally normal, because this isn't the place she's used to hanging out in, and now she's kind of forced to be here, and yeah, I know she'd be struggling. Some beads. Picking out some stickers. But if you guys do have any tips for making cats more comfortable in your home, I would love to know those, just so I can make sure she's cozy and not super nervous the whole time. Don't you love all these stickers? This one even has a little cheese sauce thingy. I love it. Okay, but yeah. Yeah, our goal is just we want to make her comfy so that she's not stressed out the whole time she's here. Yesterday she was very not in a good mood at all. She wasn't happy. And that's okay. She has every right to be a little uncomfortable. But after today, she's a little bit more chill. She's like, okay, this is how it is right now, and I can accept that. She's been also very cuddly, which is a weird change, because yesterday she literally just woke me up from a nap just to hiss at me. So, one, rude. But then today she was very cuddly, and she's been having a good time. I'm putting these stickers in this bottom space. I don't actually want to use these ones. But yeah. There's a sticker on top of a sticker. That sticker's gone. Okay. And I don't really have a particular stickers that I'm picking out that's oh, this is what we'll eat this week. It's just more I'm going to pick out stickers that kind of fit the color palette. And I'm sorry if it looks a little darker today. It's really hot outside, so I closed the blinds so that I could maybe try to cool down the apartment and not have the sun heating everything up. So, yeah. Okay. The other one ends on Sunday the 3rd, so this one should start on Monday the 4th. And I'm just going to be switching out the colors to give some variety. You know, you can't see it as well. You can kind of see it. And this stream may go by a little bit faster just because this is a pretty easy setup. And I forgot to switch markers, but that's okay. And I usually just do 2 weeks with my meal plans just because, like, or I'll fill out like what I'm eating for 1 week, and then I won't fill out the week after until it's the end of the week, so I can know, like, oh, I actually did eat all the meals that I planned to, so I need to find new meals, or oh, I didn't eat this one or this one, so I can move them over. But yeah, and today's stream may be a little bit lazy. I am really tired. We're going to underline these so they are easier to see as well. And so we know that they're the titles, in a sense, or subtitles. That's the title. Subtitle. I really like this color palette. I'm a little obsessed with it in some forms. So I might use it in a couple more ways. It's also going to be I'm using the same color palette for our journaling prompt at the end of today's stream. So, yeah. And now I gotta write in just lunch and dinner. And I'll try to write a little neater this time because I do need to work on my handwriting. And I realize here I only gave it 2 instead of 3 spaces, so I'm putting the lunch on the side instead of underneath. Lots of little mistakes, but that's okay. If you get frustrated over every little mistake in bullet journaling, it is not for you. Like, I will say that. Because bullet journaling, it's a fun process, but it's a very intense creative like, it can be easy, it can be simple, but it does involve a lot of, like, creativity and, like, making sure you set things up so they work for you. So if you get frustrated about little mistakes like doing 2 lines instead of 3 or, like, misspelling something once, bullet journaling isn't for you. Like, I get it if you have a whole spread that you don't like. I know there have been some, like, weekly setups that I absolutely hate. I haven't redone them. I just don't. Just deal with it because I already did it. Or if there's a spread I really hate, like, I know my first stream, I was recreating my personal library spread, so of all the books that I own and whether or not I've read them, because it just didn't work for the way I wanted, and it didn't look pleasing enough that I wanted to use it. Like, this whole spread looks good enough that even with this tiny mistake, I'm not going to care that it happened. Like, I'll be able to move on. And I'm not going to be, like, staring it in the face all the time. But I was, Men Who Bullet, he posted a video. I think it was just like sometime last month. I don't exactly remember when, but it was near the end of June. And he posted this video about this minimalist who tried bullet journaling and he hated it. And one of the reasons he hated it is because, one, he was using spreads that just weren't good for him, which I agree. Is like, he's like, oh, I'm going to try this for 30 days, but then he made a future log and all that stuff, and I'm like, why do you need a future log if you're only going to use it for 30 days? And two, he was only looking at one other bullet journal to kind of journaler to learn from. Like, I do appreciate that he did go to an actual bullet journaler, but he just went to one who had a very specific style. If he went to someone who actually had a minimalist style, that would have worked so much better for him because they could have taught him, hey, this is in the process, but you don't need it. And that type of thing. Or if he also went to, like, if he looked at a variety of bullet journalings and then, like, collected what he needed or what his needs were for bullet journaling, that would have been a lot better too. For me, when it comes to making any spread in a bullet journal, or like any type of spread, like this is one of my spreads, my bullet journal spreads. It may not be in a bullet journal, but I do count it. Is that I need to put my needs first. And so my needs here is that I need to plan out certain meals so I know what it is. I also need to have space for other meals in mind if I don't want to eat these. And I also need to be okay with my schedule being flexible. So, like, if things don't always go as planned, I can be okay with that. And so that's how I plan. And he's just like, oh, I'll just do all the bullet journaling things. And I'm like, no. I felt a lot with Men Who Bullet when he was doing that video. Because everybody bullet journals differently. I am more of a maximalist bullet journaler. I will say that. Like, my pages are always filled to the brim, but that's just how I do it. There are some people who have way less spreads. I like Men Who Bullets because his is very work-oriented and they're also very simple. Like, if they do have, like, cute details, it's just, like, something within the title or the way he spells out the day or something, like, or just, like, a couple, it's like this. It's just, like, some washi tape or something. Or this line is actually just a pencil stamp. Like, I really like, that's a good minimalist style of bullet journaling. And then Caitlin's Corner, she also does a slightly minimalist bullet journal style. Like, she has doodles in it, but they're kind of big page doodles, so like it's a big desk or it's a big bookshelf, so it doesn't take up the whole page, but it's just enough to add some design aspects to it, and that's what I like about it. And one thing with the guy who bullet journaled for the first time that Men Who Bullet was analyzing is that he definitely tried. Like, at the end he said, when I journal, I'll take my notebook out and I'll just brain dump, and then I'll take it all and organize it. And I'm like, okay, you should keep doing that. Like, there are brain dump pages for a reason. The point of bullet journaling is that all of those things that you brain dump actually have a home in the in your notebook. At least that's how it works for me. Like, all my thoughts have a place in the real world in my bullet journal somewhere. That's what I like about it. Okay. So, if you are new to bullet journaling and you would like to try it, do lots of research. Go to a variety of people, or even if you're nervous about it, don't dive straight into bullet journaling. I suggest getting some planners that have some bullet journaling aspect into it. I have a, Happy Planner. Very good. Like, they give you very blank things, but they also give you stickers that kind of act as things to bullet journal with. Happy Planner sticker packs, 10 out of 10. Obviously, you need a baked potato sticker in your planner. If you don't have one in there, what's wrong with you? Kidding. But that's just like, you need to be able to, if you're going to bullet journal, I do suggest, like, taking your time, one, to, like, make sure it's the way you need it and it fulfills your needs, and 2, like, you have some practice and you get some knowledge. So, like, taking time to learn or, like, use a happy planner for a bit so you can learn how bullet journaling works is a great way to start, because your bullet journaling style is very different from everybody else's, and it will be because you have different needs. Or if you get an Amanda Rachel Doodle planner, those are also a great way to start bullet journaling, because she gives you like the calendar and the weeklies, but then she leaves pages for you to like put your own things in, like a habit or mood tracker and that type of thing, which is wonderful. And 2, it's very artistic, so you can see like, oh yeah, maybe I do want to have more doodles in my thing, or like, oh, maybe I don't. And that's fine. Actually, we're gonna also plop a beat right there. 10 out of 10. I'm looking for the ones that have words on it. There you go. But yeah, bullet journaling, it can take time, it also can't. But like getting started with it can be a little complicated and overwhelming. You know, just vibe. Take a break. Do what you need to do. I'm gonna take some of these wonderful words and just plop them up top. Homemade. I'm gonna use a tasty next. And then we'll do a made with love. Just for funsies. Because I do want to use up these stickers, and this is how I'm giving them a home, a purpose. And I think I'll just take time to do all the dots here, just because I always have a fight with myself. Like when I do have lists, sometimes I'll start with that, sometimes I'll do dashes, and sometimes I'll just do nothing. And it'll just be a nice mix, and I'm going to put the dots in now so I remember what's what. So, let's talk about some projects I have coming up on stream and on Instagram. Currently, I'm in this like crazy coloring binge. I have just been in the mood to color a lot, so I'm taking all my coloring pages, and I'll kind of work on one a week and use a variety of materials and stuff, which has been fun. It has been lots of fun. And so as I'm doing this, because I want to give them a home, like I don't want to just do it and be like, hey, I colored, let's toss it. No, I don't want to do that. So I have a wall in our house now where I'm placing them all. Did I just do carrots? What? There's multiple carrot stickers. Whack. So as I'm doing this, so when I finish coloring one, I'll just put it up on the wall and stuff, because I want to keep them. I probably won't keep them forever, but right now I really like them and I'm proud of them, so they're gonna stay. And so they're up on our wall right now. And I think that's a good way, like if you have coloring pages and you're just like, yeah, I'll keep it for a little bit just to be like, hey, I did this and I'm proud of it. That's great. And so I have 4 up there right now. I won't show them yet, but once the wall's like mostly full, I'll probably do like a little thing on Instagram. And it's been really nice because I'll just put on a show while they're going and I'll just color for a bit, and I've been able to use a lot of different of my markers and see how they work. I think I used it, I don't know if I've used it on stream yet, but I have these set of kind of metallic markers on the phones. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys can still see it. I just set down my mug a little too hard and that's what happened. Weird. Anyway. So, I have that lovely little set of pictures and stuff, and eventually on Instagram I will show them off and I'll be like, this is my art wall and stuff. But it's been really nice and calming. And I was talking about the markers. That's where my brain went. I was talking about the metallic markers. I'm so sorry. A little scattered brain today. But basically it writes it out. Like when you use the markers, they're kind of like the acrylographs where you gotta shake them up and press them down a couple times, like paint markers. And the tip is all shiny, and so when you write, it's all silvery except for the edges, which are the color. And like it seeps through. Like there's also a little bit that seeps through the silver. That peeks through as well, so you get like this silvery green, but it's not necessarily like an emerald metallic marker. It's just like the silver has green behind it, and that's the only, it doesn't have much to it that makes it those colors. So not the best, but I did try them and I did like the way I used them. And it was fun trying them out. But boy, they died fast. Not like dead, but like they would keep like running out of ink and I'd have to spend a couple more minutes shaking them up and adding it to the thing. It was kind of annoying. But I lived. This side is a little wonky, but you know, I kind of like the little wonkiness to it with the dots. But yeah. And I'm gonna add more food stickers along here. I'm gonna try and not use ones I've already touched. I think I was at the cheese. Okay. Let's do some cheese. And they got little cheese knives. I really like that. And we're gonna do a nice fair drink right there. I love it. And I can't do this corn dog without throwing in some ketchup, so I will do that. A little ketchup sticker. Here, I'll show it up close. See, it's just one of those little cups you get. You fill with ketchup. We got cheese ones too. I'm gonna put a pineapple down. I want to. Nice big beautiful pineapple. And peach. I like my food stickers. I just wish I had a chance to use them more. Because I did like a food themed spread last month, but I just still didn't like, I barely made a dent into these. This isn't my first like ever Happy Planner sticker pack that I got, but it has lasted. This one has lasted the longest. Like, I don't think I've ever had a page that I had to get rid of because of this. Okay, so I think this is going to be it for the spread. I really like the way it looks. It'll be fun to use. It's not too complicated. I think I'll try to do a different one every month just so that when I show it, when I post them, you guys have different layouts you can use and stuff. But I did go with a simple one today, so I feel like that's chill. So, since we're kind of nearing the end, don't leave yet because we still got to do our writing prompt, but I'll give a few little announcements and such while I set that up. Basically, I'll continue having Saturday streams. I'll cancel if I can't do a Saturday, just because it's summer and there'll be things going on. Not necessarily vacations, but I'll probably just be busy with doing a lot of things, especially as my semester comes to an end. Go to Instagram. I did post the rest of my July setup, so those last two spreads that I didn't do on stream, you guys can see them there as well. And I'm still at L.I.L's Journaling on Instagram, and you can watch the rest of my streams on YouTube, also L.I.L's Journaling as well. And then in a couple days I will be getting you guys, because I know last month we made a July journaling challenge with prompts for every day during the month of July. That should be coming out tomorrow on Instagram, so you guys can see it then, and I'll make sure to post them on Twitch once it is ready as well. They're not ready yet today, so I don't have them today, but I do have the prompt for today. Let me pull it up real quick. Let's see here. Today's the 2nd. Okay. So here was the little journaling prompt. So we got 15 here and the other 16 over here. We got my sunset theme that I adore. Today is the 2nd, so we are writing about something you love about yourself. And I'm putting that in the chat now so you guys can see it. And for those of you new, basically I give you guys a writing prompt. I encourage you to do it at the same time as me. I'll turn my voice off and I'll just kind of show you how I'm journaling. And then after about 10 to 15 minutes, I'll talk to you about what I journaled with and stuff. And this was yesterday's little journaling prompt. I'll post a flip through at the end of the month of all of them, but this was yesterday's in memory with my brothers, and you guys could have done sisters or siblings or a friend. But yeah, today you gotta write about something you love about yourself. And my materials are the same ones I just kind of used on that last spread, washi tape, these lovely colors, and then these couple cute stickers. Oh, come here, come here. I got these at a plant shop in my town, and so I'm just gonna pop them in the spread. So, and they were all 50 cents. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in about 10 minutes. hope you guys had a good time journaling. If you're still writing, keep going, or if you're done, cool. For my journal, so I have 3 sections in where I talk about 3 different things I love about myself. So I talk about my hair, my freckles, and my height. Those are all things I'm proud of and I genuinely love about myself. And then in this bottom section, I kind of talk about compliments or things people have said about me that I do like. Whether or not I agree completely, the way they said it has impacted me to like that part of myself more. So I talked about, my cousins has said my eyes are an abyss of darkness because of how brown they are. My husband, he calls me beautiful and cute, and he loves my smile and my laugh. So that makes me like those parts of myself a bit more. I've been called passionate. I can cook well and I can bake even better. I've been called loving. I'm a good mom friend apparently, so I'm capable, and in my religious beliefs, I'm a daughter of God and he created me perfectly, so he loved all his creations and I'm one of them, so that's just something for me. So that was this bottom section. This spread looks really cute. I love the way it turned out. 10 out of 10. I'll post them on Instagram if you guys missed them. I hope you guys did have a good stream with me today. I know it was really short, like we are just about making it to an hour in the next minute or so, and that's just an hour including the 10 minutes that I started. But I do hope you guys enjoyed today's streams. If you want to watch more of my streams, meet me here this next Saturday at 2 p.m. We are going to be creating kind of a spread that's like all these productive routines that you could do, and some of them that I do that just help me stay productive, and like how you could put them in your journal. You can also follow me on Instagram for more bullet journaling content. I'll talk more about like my spreads, and I'll also be posting there all the this July's journaling prompts for you guys, so you can do them as well with me. Sorry for not getting that up sooner, but it will be out tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. And so yeah, that'll be it for today's stream. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Bye!